Hello, welcome back to my channel, Genjoy Plans. Today I am finally sharing with y'all my spring break spread where I am using this stunning exclusive art kit that's all like baseball themed from Geeky Giraffe Design, which definitely check out her shop if you are a printable or digital user. She offers just those two formats, but her kit format is so great, especially if you're a Cricut user. It's sized perfectly for Cricut, and she has so many box options. Like, I'm talking so many to choose from. So many of everything options, and I love options. So I was gladly just like shopping around her kit format and pulling the things that I love. And she had so many boxes, like not only, I mean, I just said that, but that's like functional boxes, like little things, quarter boxes, that kind of format. But then she also had so many of the like fashion boxes and flat lays and scenes and all that stuff. So I had a really hard time picking, but thankfully I used extenders pretty much every day. I knew I was going to use it for like 4 of the days, but I ended up last minute throwing in a 5th one. So that means I used, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 full boxes in this spread. It was glorious. It was fantastic. If there was any kit to do it, it would be this kit. So I'm really happy with it. And then I paired it with a combo of sparkly red and silver foil. So I had a silver star foil bundle that I got from Crust Press that I got forever ago, thinking, oh, silver stars, that goes with so many things. And then like 2 years later, I haven't touched it. I had put it with my 4th of July spread, but I figured this is the perfect kit to use it with. And if I really want to use stars for 4th of July, I have plenty of time to order a new foil bundle. And then, so that was kind of like my bottom washi and kind of my box overlays. And then for underlays, I layered sparkly red solids with silver baseballs. And both of those are from Plan With Me stickers. And then I got quote boxes in sparkly red and in silver. And I just like love the combo of it. I tried to choose different quote boxes. Like one was more, the silver ones were more quotey boxes, and then the sparkly red had these cute little baseball cartoon characters, and 2 quotes and then 2 of the cartoon characters. So you'll see as the spread unfolds like how I put them, but I basically maximized. I was maximalist for this and used everything I possibly could, and I have 0 regrets. I had some sizing issues right here because April, the shop owner, she had told me that she sized her boxes just a little bit bigger, which was no problem for me at all. I was totally fine with that, so I just printed and cut my merry way, but that's why I'm just trimming just a little. I was trying to say, she formatted this box to be a double box, like with no seam, and I love that. So I put that as my base, and then I realized, oh, I was supposed to do extenders for this, so I needed to like lift it up and make extenders. So that was the only like little thing. And then I'm trying to think. Yeah, I had to wait on my underlays and quote overlays, so I just did this part of the base before my trip, and then here we are like almost 3 weeks after doing this part that, oh no, we're not there yet, that you're about to see with the underlays. But since I used so many extenders, I had to pull in some solid red underlays from my collection and some like silver confetti to just pull for some of the extenders, which doesn't matter too much. But I think that's it for like logistics. Like I said, we went to Arizona for this week, so we flew out on early Monday morning and came home super late Sunday night. And so it was a very full trip. I guess I'll talk through some of the plans since I don't do that with you on camera, but basically we flew in. My husband wasn't feeling super well, so we just had like a lazy day, but my parents and I went out to lunch, and I got to have gluten-free mac and cheese, and it was seriously amazing. A lot of places don't have gluten-free mac and cheese, but because they'll use like flour to thicken their sauce, or I honestly have no idea, but like I've never seen it offered, and I was super happy. Then my mom and I went to this place called Painted Tree, which I think is like across the country. So let me know if you've ever heard of that store or been to that store. But basically it's like a huge like warehouse type of place and like in a shopping complex. And then people can rent out a booth and sell whatever they want, whether that's like baby clothes, boho clothes, accessories, home decor, regular clothes, like I don't know, you name it, and it's there. And it was so fun to walk. Like my mom and I love that stuff, and we walked up and down and probably spent like 3 hours there. We closed that place down and studied every booth. It was super fun, and got a couple things, got a couple gifts, but yeah, it was just really fun. I feel like it'd be the best place to go shopping for a gift for somebody. So I'm excited when we move down there to know about that place and check it out, because the people who rent out a space, they change it out frequently. So there's like always new things. And then on Tuesday, my husband had a doctor's appointment down in Arizona, so I went with him for that. And we just had like a good day to relax in the sun and just enjoy the day. We got to go to our favorite restaurant, which is called Flower Child, which I think those are like all over. They're not in Washington, but we love it. And so that was always good. And then on Wednesday, it was a very full day. We went to my nephew's field day, and they call it PE Olympics at his school. So it was 4th and 5th graders, and it was just really fun because as a 5th grader, he's gotten to do like track this year, and he started to do hurdles all because of this PE Olympics from last year. He got to do like the hurdles event, and I don't know. It was just fun to see him like from last year to this year, and to see him like interact with his friends, and he got chosen for the relay. Like it was like the 4 fastest boys and the 4 fastest girls of the class, and so that was cute. It was fun. And just it's really cool because the whole community, like all the parents and grandparents, come out for this event, and you all just like hang out on the field, and it's always a beautiful, glorious day. So it was a good time. And then afterwards, we ran some errands. My brothers both have birthdays in April, and so we typically do like a combined birthday dinner for family if your birthdays are nearby. So we were doing one this weekend for them, and so we were going to this golf store to pick up my brother a golf gift certificate, since it's like his favorite store. And we just happened to run into him, and he's like, "Hey, what are you guys doing here?" And my dad's like, "Oh, just like looking for hats." And I'm like, "Yeah, just wanted to come in with dad." Like so suspicious. And then I was like able to talk to my brother over by the shoes, and then my dad ran and got the gift cards, and he's like, "Don't worry, I got you yours." And it was really funny. After the birthday event, he's like, "I totally knew you were not there for hats," like because my dad came back and was like, "All good," and there was like no bag in his hands. So what are the chances? But that was fun. And then I had to do a couple things for my school, like get fingerprints for the state and a couple other logistical things. And then we had one of my nephew's baseball games that night, and yeah, it was good. I also was able to wear my contacts like almost every day this week, which I have not worn in forever. I went to the eye doctor in the fall, and she gave me a certain type of daily contacts that would work better. But I've just been so nervous to try it at school. I just like don't always get breaks, and I'm just like, I don't know why. I just have this like hurdle that I can't do it at school, but I can do it when it's like vacation or my own time. So I was able to wear it this week, and I think like the motivator of wanting to wear my own sunglasses, even though I thankfully have like the pair I wear, so I can put the sunglass toppers on my regular glasses, but something was motivating, and I'm glad it worked out, and I was able to wear them for like the whole day without my eyes getting red. So that was really encouraging. Okay, on Thursday, I got to go to my nephew's school again, but this time I was able to see my classroom, meet my team, and talk to my principal, and that was just like so amazing. They were so welcoming and so generous. The principal walked me through my room, and they've never had a 4th person on their 1st grade team, if that makes sense. Like it's always been 3 people, so this is their first time setting up a classroom, like another classroom. It's not like a hand-me-down. And so she was really generous about like, okay, these are the things that I've already ordered you. What are the things that you need? Do you need this? Do you need this? Do you need this? And like a lot of the things, like this will be my 8th year teaching. So a lot of things I don't need, because I've generously had them or have gotten them gifted. But yeah, I was just like blown away by her generosity and the school's generosity, and it was just really good to meet my team. I think that they are very similar to me, like very like go with the flow, but also creative, like let people do their own thing, but collab. And they're like, oh yeah, we always meet up in the summer to just kind of like do one big giant planning session. And I think like we'll wait till you're in town to do it. And I was just like, oh, and they started like a little group text with me. It was just really sweet. So I really enjoyed that and made me feel good and more like a little bit more nervous because there's just so many unknowns, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I have to pack up and move a classroom along with my house. But it was good to just like get a visual, to be able to take pictures and like see the things that I actually need to bring or don't need to bring, like that I can leave at my current school, and just get like a feel, And then I made the crucial mistake of not doing my report cards before spring break. They're like due the day we come back from break. And I knew better, but I was just like so busy with so many other projects at school that I just didn't get to it. So it was just dooming over my head this whole week for spring break. So I finally sat down and did them. And then on Friday, it was the middle nephew's PE Olympics. So went in the morning to that, which was fun. And then right after, my husband picked me up and we drove to see his grandma because his grandma lives about 45 minutes away, and we always try to go see her every time we're down there. So that was good. It was good to hang out with her, have lunch with her, and she's just like super excited that we're moving, and it'll be good to be around her more. Like she turns 80 this year, and so that'll be fun to spend more time with her. And then we drove back and it was like pouring rain, but we went the scenic route. So it was like we're at 66-ish. At least it felt like it. And it made me excited to be able to like go on different road trips and see different things when we move down there that we just haven't been able to see. And to like explore, like we've never been to the Grand Canyon and some of those other things, or like a lot of national parks in Utah. They'll just be like closer to us, and yeah, I'm just really excited. And then later that night, like all Friday, it was so busy with PE Olympics, driving to visit his grandma and hang out with her for like the day, and then we had family birthday dinner that night at like our favorite family restaurant, and then we got dinner after, and yeah, it was really good. And then then I did more report card stuff just to finish it up. And then Saturday we had lots of baseball games, but we kind of just divided and conquered, and I went to the youngest one. I just have a special bond with him. He's such a stinker, but like love him. And I was able to have a good chat with my brother during the game, and he's been so encouraging and helpful during this moving process, so that was really great. And then the 3 boys slept over at my parents' house, which is where we were staying for the night, and we just got to play lots of Uno, Wordle, Magnetiles, Legos. My nephews love Wordle, and they introduced me to Strands, so if you play that, let me know. I like to do that one first to kind of get my brain going, and then I'll do Wordle and Connections, so definitely let me know. We were new to it, or we were so late to the game. We just started doing these games in like February when we went the last time. And then Sunday we had to say our goodbyes at my middle nephew's basketball game right after, and that's when we finally told them that we were moving, and they were so excited and like kind of in shock, because it just was like such a big surprise to them, rightfully so. And they were super excited, and I'm like told them that I was going to be at their school, and they're like, oh, so we can say hi to you, and like we're gonna like, can we please stay in your classroom every day after school, like can you drive us home, like begging their parents. And then I was like, yeah, you can stop by my classroom like anytime and say hi, or like I'll wave to you. And then my middle nephew, who's like in 2nd grade, he's like, well, like I don't want to be late to like hanging out with my friends, so I might not stop by like every day. And I'm like, you don't need to stop by at all. I'm not forcing you to do anything. I was just playing off of your vibe. You were excited and said you wanted to see me every day, so it was like all of a sudden he realized he was like too cool for that. So that was kind of funny, but they were excited. And then we basically packed up and flew home, picked up the dog super late that night, and had to brush her because she had grooming the next morning. And so it was just a marathon of a week, but that is it. Let's skip to the end. Here is the finished spread. I love how this turned out. It is so full. I use an extender almost every day. Like I ended up adding one up here that's like very mixed matched, and it's like the same box, just like catcher and batter. But I don't know, like I knew I would need enough boxes, and I guess I should have just done like little things for everything, but I just had so much to mark, and this week is just like full of lots of memories, so I just had to mark it all. I just couldn't cut things out. I mean, I guess I could have cut like Starbucks out every day, but anyways, it was a super fun week. I'm sure I talked about it in my voiceover, so I'm just gonna kind of like show you all the stickers here. Here's the extender. I got another sticker caught on this, which is so frustrating. Ugh, I'm just mad at myself, but it opens up like that. The giraffe park. I love that. But yeah, lots of nephew time and hanging out with the boys. I'm glad I just did Monday in red. And yeah, I love the quote boxes, just everything about this. It's just a really special spread. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, everyone.